continue from previous video where we tried DN value 178 millimeter and 200 millimeters. Both are not applicable. Now we are trying DN value which is 190 millimeter, which is less than 200 millimeter, but still it's more than 180 millimeters. Now in that case we going to need to increase this compression force in the top reinforcement, and compression force in concrete need to be reduced, so we just reducing DN value. Now we are following the same steps. First calculate this strain in the top reinforcement, compression strain, just replacing DN value by 190. In the previous we have 200 and all other parameters are same, which is the strain value. This one, compression stress is a strain times Young modulus. This strain times Young modulus give us 404. Compression force in the top reinforcement is area times stress. Area is 1808 that we calculated in the previous step, 1808 millimeter square, times the stress 404.2. That will give us this number Newton. Similarly we can calculate this compression force in the concrete. All the parameters are same in the previous steps except this DN value 190 millimeters, and the tensile force is exactly the same as previous steps. Then we check the equilibrium whether it's 0 or not. We substitute 2 compression force positive minus T. We have 3 forces that we substitute here. Now it has given negative value which is not equal to 0. Now we have 2 different values, one for 200 millimeters, another one for 190 millimeters. Now we can interpolate that. We have 190 millimeters. We have this minus 28 to 85.32 sum of the force. We need to know what is the DN value when sum of the force is 0, and we have value for 200 which is DN equal to 292 198.4. so we can interpolate this 200 minus 190. So similarly we have this minus this one equal to x minus 190, respectively we have 0 minus this force, that give us 192 millimeters. That is the DN value when the sum of the force is 0. Now we take this, we're gonna try this DN value. First we calculate strain, same as previous, but we have a different DN value here. Then we calculate the stress. Stress is equal to strain times Young modulus. We get the stress. We calculate the force, area times stress, it gives us force. Concrete force in compressions give us this value. Tension force in bottom reinforcement give us this value, and we will check the equilibrium. Again 3 forces, 2 forces are positive, 1 force is negative. It gives us almost 0.4 kilonewton, is almost 0. So we can take this DN value 192.3. For this DN value we're going to do the 2 checks. One is a ductility check. Ductility checks, we have 2 options. We can find KU and check whether it is 0.36. If it is that, is okay. We will find the steel reinforcement, 2 reinforcement, actual reinforcement and maximum reinforcement, and we can check. First option 1, KU is DN on D 192.3 over 7. We have a DN adopted 192.3 and the D value is 710. D value is 710 millimeters. So this gives 0.27, which is less than 0.36, so ductility is okay. Option 2, we can calculate the maximum reinforcement ratio equal to 0.36 alpha 2 gamma FC dash FSY. 0.36 alpha 2 is 0.802 that we calculated previously. Gamma is 0.89, that is 0.89. FC dash given in the question 32 over 500 give us 0.0164, and the actual reinforcement is area of bottom reinforcement, area of the top reinforcement over BD. Area of bottom reinforcement is given here. AST is 5424. Area of top reinforcement 1808. We substitute here. B is 450 given in the questions. B is 450. D is 710. So we get 0.0113. We compare both value. P is less than P maximum, so the ductility is okay. Now we also need to check the minimum flexure capacity. For that we calculate the minimum reinforcement is 0.20 capital D square times tensile strength of concrete over yield strength. Now tensile strength of concrete is given in the clause 3.1.1. the equation is in the clause 3.1.13. we have tensile stress is 0.6 fc dash, and we substitute fc dash square root 32 give us 3.39 megapascals. That simplifications give us minimum reinforcement 0.20. We are using this equation d on d square. D is given 800 in the equation is given 800 and small d is 710, d is 800 square times we just calculate 3.39 over fy 500. It gives us this value 0.017. so p value we just calculated, p value was 0.0113 is greater than 0.0172, so minimum capacity is okay. So from that we can calculate the moment capacity. Moment capacity is just tension force times d. What is tension force? Tension force of this reinforcement times the d minus compression force in the concrete times the distance dc minus compression force in the top reinforcement times dsc. Now we have all the value calculated. That is for the dn value of 192. This is the correct value. So we have tension force is 2712000 times d 710. We calculated 710 millimeters. cc 192 millimeter 0.3. compression force, these big numbers here taken here. dsc is we calculated here 1/2 gamma dn. Gamma is 0.89. Gamma is 0.89 and dn value we carried 192.3, give us this 85.57. we substitute here. Compression force in top reinforcement, that is for cs, then we get this 735046.5. substitute here times the dsc 62. dsc is 62 millimeters. So that's give us Newton millimeters, divide by 1000 and thousands give us 1711 kilonewton meters. So that's the moment capacity of double reinforced. Thank you.